Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Lady Nika. In with a review for Love and Hip Hop New York. I will put down in the description box the season and the episode that I'm going to be speaking on. I don't have any of that tonight. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit off because I've been at work all day. See, child, when you just not an employee but an owner, you have a whole lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? And today been one of them damn days. And then I get home, and this is my third take trying to do this. But y'all not here to hear all of that fucking bullshit. Y'all want what y'all want, and y'all want y'all love and hip hop. So let me get to it. This episode saw us beginning with Raw Ali, Talia, and Rose meeting up. And Raw wants to talk about how Lexi got angry about Mariah performing at her event, which the ladies all totally understood why Lexi would feel some kind of way, and they let her know that, girl, you needed to have told that girl, because you are her manager as well as Mariah, and how you think she felt as a rapper seeing another one of your artists performing on the stage. Meanwhile, you got her running down the runway like she in Hollywood or something like that, okay? So we get that. So they get her together about that. Then she started talking about how her and Remy fell out, you know, how things went there. And they telling her, girl, you know Remy crazy, but you and her been friends a while, and you should fix that situation too, okay? Next thing is Rose talking about she is now dating DJ Self. She equates a night of fucking to a relationship, and that's where women go wrong every time. Just because he lay with you don't mean he claiming you, okay? We need to do better as women in this society today, okay? I had my life when I watched James Colwell review. If y'all ain't seen it, which most of y'all, we share subscribers around here a whole lot. Y'all probably seen it. But if you ain't seen James Colwell review, go watch it. Because, baby, when he said Talia was looking crazy, and when he kept staring at that screen till he figured it out, this girl looked like a fish, I went back and looked at that, and I was like, oh, my God. I saw exactly what he was talking about in that moment. So I thought that was funny. I screamed. I got me a nice little kiki off of it. He said, bitch got a fish face. Next we catch Remy and Papoose down there at the cake testing for the upcoming nuptials. And she kind of suspicious of him being there because her and Rob was supposed to be working together to get the wedding together. But see, he wants to have a conversation with her about that guest list, you see. And we find out in that moment that, child, I want to take this jacket off so bad, but I actually have my fucking chef uniform on, and it has my business name on there, and I got enough bitches trying to do stuff to me on YouTube. I'm not finna even give you the satisfaction of seeing it, so you could be checking it. So excuse me as I matriculate to get comfortable, but shit, I ain't got time to change no damn clothes, but it is what it is. Moving along. Remy got a problem with the certain members of her family and his mother. She feel like they weren't supportive to her during her incarceration, and she don't really want to deal with having to, you know, who to invite and who not to invite. And he pretty much tell them that conversation needs to be had, okay? Now, later on, we see Papoose meeting up with Rich Dollars, DJ Self, and they having them old guy talk over pool. And, child, I think Rich is trying to redeem himself in this season because Rich make a whole lot of sense now that I ain't never heard him make. And I hope he could continue that on even in his own life. But he telling him, you know, Papoose, man, you need to get those women together so that they can talk. And that way, it'll make room for you having a beautiful day, that like what you're planning with your woman, right? And he agreed he gonna get them to meet on up. Self talking about he made a mistake with Rose, but he don't want to, he don't want to get rid of Rose because Rose will prove beneficial for this fake ass clothing line he got coming out. And but he's determined to not make a mistake again. He gonna try to keep it real with Spanish Mamacita because that's what he want. He wants Spanish Mamacita, okay? Okay. Later on, we see Remy meeting up with Miss Irene, Papoose mama. Come on through, Miss Irene. Come on through. And in that conversation, it's revealed that Miss Irene never disliked Remy. She said, girl, when I sent you that letter was because my son was spiraling into a depression when you were locked up. He wasn't being there for his family as much, and he pretty much put his career on hold trying to be there for you. And although that was important, I still wanted my son to continue to live. He can support you as we all do, but I wanted my child to still continue to live and not go down the road of depression because you were gone. And they were able, it was in that moment that they both of them got an understanding. And I think really the understanding came from Remy, because she was the one confused. Miss Irene was never confused about it. She understood that, you know, when you read a letter, it's just like text messages. Ain't no technology beat a conversation, okay? You can sit there and text message each other all day, but you don't know the tone of that person's voice and the sincerity of what they're saying to you until you actually have a conversation. That's why I don't like all that text and stuff, because a motherfucker can take a text and be in their feelings for years, and it ain't got to be all of that, because a text don't convey true feeling, okay? The real emotions that you hear in a person's voice when you have a conversation with them, you don't get that in a text message. You don't. And so they got that straight. But Miss Irene told her, girl, you know why I ain't come down? I don't do jail. And I was here for Miss Irene. I don't do jail either. You know, I was forced to have to deal with the jail situation, but he know, and everybody else in this house know, that if that situation ever occurs again, I ain't coming down there, because I don't feel like I need to be frisked and all of that shit and you going through my personals just so I can go see a motherfucker that did something wrong. So basically, his mama just don't do jails, baby. It don't matter if it was her or anybody else. I didn't come see you because Miss Irene don't do jail, and I was here for Miss Irene. So they got that understood, and I was glad that they did, because I like Remy and I want to see her win. I really do. I want to see her come back. But what I am irritated with is that we ain't seen her in that studio yet all this time, and we ain't seen her in no studio. I'm on the bitch, get it together. Now, in that meeting with Miss Irene, her mama comes up, and Remy is still carrying a lot of hurt in her from her childhood about her mom. And basically, Miss Irene told her, girl, you gotta let this shit go, okay? You need to sit down and have a conversation with your mama, because we know not the day nor the hour that our time may be up, and it's a damn shame that you still run around here holding hurt from years ago, and whatever your mom may be carrying, y'all need to sit down and have a conversation so that y'all can resolve this, so that you can move forward and maybe be the family that you always envisioned having, okay? And Remy received that very well, so I think her and her mom is going to have that conversation, and I'm here for it. Have that conversation, girl. Next, we see Yandy and Mo meeting up. Yandy making big things happen for Mo. She done got her set up for studio time. She got a beat for her. And she's letting her know that, you know, DJ Self is having another Gwyneth's Fest, a cipher, and she's going to be a part of it. Now, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, now, girl, are you not already representing Bianca? So basically, you're going to have, and I know Bianca going to be a part of it. So you telling me Bianca and Mo going to be in the cipher together against each other, and you the manager of both of them, and that's okay. You know these girls don't get along, bitch. Why you trying to put them together like that and cause more problems? See, this is a bitch that fans to flame, and it's going to turn into a fire, and her ass might get burnt too, okay? But okay, whatever. Now, over to the piano store, Amina around there playing around on one of the pianos, and she's saying that since the abortion, Peter has been coming home and things are getting back on track with them. And girl, so you telling me this man, it took an abortion for this man to treat you right? Let me tell you something about Peter. Peter is this type of motherfucker right here, so much like something I've been accused of doing before. Let me tell you something. Peter played with, and I'm going up on a soapbox, so as James do it, okay, I'll come back down when I'm through. But Peter, the type of person, he finds these women in these vulnerable states and he gives them what they need. When he see them at their brokers, that's when he's there to crusade, to love on them and give them everything they need, and they fall for it time and time again. Now, let me tell you something. When a bitch broken or cracked or whatever, that ain't what I really want to see her. I tell you the truth. Now, I've been dubbed the YouTube auntie, so yeah. People come to me and they talk to me about a lot of things, but people don't just talk to me when they down. I really wish you wouldn't hit me up when you down, but because I am a vessel, I am being used like that sometimes. But I like to see a bitch on top. You know, I'd rather have a conversation with you when you on top opposed to you being down, honey. I'd rather you do that there. I'd rather you be together when you meet me, talk to me, email me, text me, whatever the fuck you gonna do. I would rather that, but like I say, I know we living in a world full of hurt people. And sometimes when you can identify with a person's spirit and with their stories that they're telling you, you tend to turn to that person. And that's all that it be down here on the YouTube. That's why I accept and gladly wear the reign of YouTube auntie. Not because I'm looking to get numbers up, but because I feel like when you see somebody hurt and you genuinely got a heart that cares, you're supposed to help that person. Not try to get in and try to use their hurt against them. That ain't who the fuck I am. That ain't the fuck I'm gonna ever be. Now, I done jumped on the soapbox, as James say, let me just get on off of it. Boom, 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 boom. I done came down. All right. That shit's a mess with them too. But I can't believe that she actually sitting up here feeling like something is good. It's good because he treating you well right now. Girl, whatever. I don't get that. Next, old Lexi meeting up with Mo. And she complained about all the shit that Raw ain't doing and how she feel like Raw played her. And silently over there in that corner, sitting across from her, is Mo, who is eating this shit up. She think this shit is just funny because she don't like Raw Elite in no way, and she didn't feel like that Raw had their best interests at heart, okay? Well, she go on to tell her, look, I'm over here with Yandy and Yandy making things happen for me. I got studio time coming up, girl. I'm going to be in the DJ Self Cypher again. Against Bianca motherfucking ass. And child, I got shit going. Brianna over here making it happen for me, honey. Now, Lexi feeling some kind of way because Raw ain't doing shit for her. But when she hear about this cipher in the book of her mind, they supposed to be able to do that together. She talking about, oh yeah, we can start on them hoes one more time. See, that's when Mo let her know, girl, I'm a solo artist. You will not be performing with me. I'm gonna be doing this solo. But I wish you nothing but the best in what you got going on. And she basically left her there with her face broke, okay? My thing is, do I have a problem with the fact that Mo getting some shine? No, I don't have no problem with that at all because it is what it is. Lexi, you decided to leave the group. So when you decided to leave the group, that means you done. You can't get mad at that girl because she got stuff going on and you don't have nothing going on and she not inviting you into her world because you knew who she was. You got tired of her shit. You left her the fuck alone. Now stand in your shit, bitch, and get your shit going for yourself. Sometimes it take a minute for your star to shine. Trust and believe, I know that firsthand. You don't just automatically become an overnight success, and sometimes doors open slowly, but just trust and believe what's for you, God got for you, he gonna make it happen for you. So get out your fucking feelings, bitch. Go holler at this bitch and see what you can make happen for yourself, okay? That's how I feel about that. Now we got that next scene of Cardi B, Bianca, and Mariah Lynn all going down there to do what they call white people stuff. Since star etiquette class, they feel like, you know, they want to, you know, broaden their horizons even more. They go to a glass blowing event, and I don't care, y'all. I'm not finna even talk about this, but the only thing came out of that, Mariah Lynn let us know that she Puerto Rico, okay? Yeah, Puerto Rico. And okay, whatever, bitch. Anyway, Ryan and Lexi meet up. Now, Lexi upset from the jump because she ain't doing shit. She telling her about all the shit Mo got from Studio Time, the new cipher from DJ Cell, and all that other shit she got going on that Yandy making happen. And once she finished, Raw told her, girl, I got things in work for you. Just hold on and stay with me. I'm going to bless you in a minute. So, because she really ain't got no fucking choice, because I don't see nobody really just coming for this girl, she say, okay, she going to give her a chance and see what she going to do for her career. And I say, girl, that is the best thing for you. Just give her a chance. If this is what you chose, you got to roll with it, okay? Now, later on, we see she do put her in the studio with French Montana and Lexi performs for him. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Together, BBOD is utter bullshit. Lexi is the repeater of the fucking group. You know, she the one that don't do dishes, okay? So, she ain't got it like that there. But I will say this much. They both have their own particular styles, but together it's a train wreck. waiting to happen, honey. But she performed for him, and to be honest with you, he agreed to go ahead on and work with her, but he don't really want to get on no track with her like she asked him to do. He looked like, girl, I'm only here for my check. So, you know, I don't know how that shit's gonna turn out. We'll find out. We hear a track from Lexa and Sexy Lexa in French Montana, but at least she did get she did get that going for her, and I appreciate her for that. I guess Lexa did too, because even though she didn't get a bitch no kids, she still seemed happy, okay? Now, let's go here to Peter, and this is why I'm gonna need my cigarette, because I'm finna say some shit. Now, he going over to Tara apartment, and he said he got see how now that things working out with him and Amina, he wants to go and make sure things are okay with him and Tara. I'm assuming because he got kids, but I don't know, child. Now we get to her apartment, and child, thank God she got a couch. They ain't sitting on no air mattress, because I sure thought they were gonna be sitting on the air mattress, but they wouldn't. And she tells him that she pregnant, and he looked like he wanted to motherfucking cry. Do you hear me? He told her this not good because Amina just had an abortion, and was it me? Or did this bitch do not look like she was somewhat satisfied at the fact that Amina done killed her baby, but I still got mine, and she made it a point to let him know. I'm finna put this down because I'm finna go in on this bitch Tara Wallace today. She had, I'll pick it back up when I'm ready to get to the other parts, but this here finna be a Lady Nika Speaks on her motherfucking ass, because I got something to say to this bitch. Now, this bitch was in her motherfucking happy place when she thought that this woman done aborted her child and she the only one left with a baby with him, okay? Then she turned around and he broke her fucking face because he more concerned about Amina, because he feeling like, now, how am I going to tell her this? Because at this point, Amina is going to think that I already knew that you was pregnant and I had let her abort our child. Tara gets in her fucking feelings like, why is he concerned about him? Because that's his motherfucking wife, you stupid ass bitch. That's why, okay? That's why he concerned. Because you have always been, bitch, you met him. You became his side hoe, okay? Then you set up and you bore some children. And for a brief period, only a brief period, he upgraded you to main bitch. But he turned around and cheated on you with Amina and married Amina and made a child with Amina, thus making you a side bitch again because you still fucking. You can't get mad at him because he concerned about his child. Now, you went into this thing looking for something. You looking for a way to get back to this man, a man who is half your age and by your own fucking admissions has been lying to you since the beginning. The motherfucker lied to you about his age and the number of children he had. What made you think the circle of lying was going to end? I don't fucking know. But let me tell you something, bitch. I feel like, and I'm sure some of y'all may have noticed this too, this bitch deliberately waited until she could not abort for her to tell this man this shit. Because she made it a point to let him know, well, since Amina did it, I'll just let you know I'm past that stage, okay? Now, this is what I had to say to you, Miss Tara Wallace. Bitch, we not in your motherfucking business. We are only as people who watch the show, whether we do blogs, vlogs, or whatever, we are only in your business because you put your business out there. If you don't want us to know about all the treachery and the bullshit that is your life, then I would suggest you get your ass off of one of these damn shows and inviting us into your life. Because every Monday, bitch, you invite us into one of your motherfucking, another piece of your fucking life that you come across my TV screen. And I make my decisions and my opinion based on what the fuck I see, not the fuck you feel like I should think. And if I want to say what I gotta say based on what you giving me, you can't get mad at me about that. Because you the dumb bitch, okay? You is smart, you book smart, but you life dumb, bitch. And I don't give a fuck about you blocking me on fucking Twitter and getting in your fucking feelings. Because like I said, bitch, just like you got a platform on Monday nights, I got a platform every day of the week if I want to run your ignorant ass down. We will continue. I will continue to talk about all the stupid shit you have done, all the stupid shit you will do, and all the stupid shit you are doing now. You can't get fucking mad at me because I made a statement and then you wants to block a bitch. Girl, blocking me don't make me no motherfucking mad. Never you mind, because I will run you down here just like I was running your ass down on the Twitter. Okay? like I said, if you don't want people to have an opinion or to judge you, get your punk ass off this motherfucking show so that we don't have anything to know about you. We're only speaking on what you giving. And if it's being edited wrong, then you need to have a conversation with Mona Scott Young, not Nika. Okay? That's who you need to have your fucking clapback sessions with. Cause bitch, I'm gonna keep talking about your ass until you get the fuck up off this show. Because you are being seen by young, impressionable women out here who gonna believe that they not gonna have no self-worth. They gonna believe that it's okay to be in the situation that you in. You sitting up here finna have baby number 3 by a man half your age who's married to another woman and got a child by another woman, and he got countless other fucking kids, and you wanna get mad because us, the viewing audience, got something to say. No, bitch, you need to be worried about what your mirror say every time you look at that motherfucker and you see how selfless you have been. You don't care about them kids. You ain't doing shit you do for them kids. You want that man, bitch, because you could co-parent with his crusty ass if you wanted to, but that's not what you want. You keep inserting your pussy ass in this shit because, bitch, you want this man, and you clearly he not gonna ever give you what you want, but you keep wanting this shit and putting yourself into this situation. Now you got 3 fucking kids, 2.5 kids that's gonna have to suffer having a piece of ass parent because your pussy wanted something, bitch. So keep on blocking people, bitch, and no, did see somebody sending this to this bitch. I don't give a fuck about you blocking me. You can block me all you want to, but at the end of the motherfucking day, what I say is what I say, and I said what I said. You's a stupid ass whore. You are book smart and life dumb, bitch. And until you stop showing me that, I'm going to continue to say the things that I say. I don't give a fuck about how you feel. Fuck you, bitch. Moving right along. Bitch gonna try to catch an attitude because I done read this bitch down on Twitter. Fuck you, hoe. You know how many motherfuckers done blocked Nika? I don't give a fuck about being blocked. I call it like I see it. That's who the fuck I am. If I see you being a dumb bitch, I don't even give a damn if you's my friend, you's a dumb bitch, because I'm going to tell Yandy about her motherfucking self in a few goddamn minutes. And I actually have some level of respect for her and have spoken with her before on Twitter. But that don't mean that I ain't going to tell y'all what I feel. I'm going to speak my mind, and if you don't like it, then kiss my ass. Don't watch my motherfucking ass. That's what you do. Gonna get mad at people for saying what they feel when you putting it out here for us to see every Monday night at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Fuck you, bitch. Okay, finally, last scene. Bianca and Cardi B. They coming down to the studio. She on time for a change. Before she get there, you got Mo in the booth doing her thing. And it was alright. It was decent. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna take nothing away from Mo. I hate to give it to her, but I'm not a dirty bitch. So I'm gonna give her what she do. I'm gonna give her what she do. She sitting up there. She done did her little rhymes, and she feeling herself. She done tried to add Yandy and Mendici to part in her lyrics and shit, and Yandy was totally lost. And here's my thing. Bitch, if you got to explain your lyrics, that means they ain't about shit. Go back to the drawing board, little engine that could. Because we didn't get it. Yandy didn't get it. Hell, you didn't even really get it. That's just some bullshit you tried. Well, after she do that there, here come Cardi B and Bianca walking up in there. And, of course, she gonna ask Yandy what's going on. And then she hear that beat. She know that's the beat that Yandy just gave her. Well, Yandy wants to play games and get smart mouth. You know pretty much how she tried to play Chrissy back a couple of seasons ago when they wind up having to have her ass taking out one entrance and Chrissy out the because Chrissy came to kick her motherfucking teeth in. Yeah, she was getting that kind of smart. But see, you trying it with her because you think you can, but you ain't do that shit with Chrissy. You ran like a motherfucker because you knew Chrissy would hook that foot up in your ass and turn it to the side and make you understand what she was fucking talking about. Now you gonna tell that girl some shit about, do you pay my bills and it's my beat, I give it to her who I want to, and they wind up getting into it, and the girl threw a drink on Mo, and security jumped in. Now see, here's my thing with this. Yandy, bitch, if you don't motherfucking want to, if you don't want to motherfucking deal with this girl, let her fucking go so she can go and find somebody else to work with her. But you dead ass wrong to sit here and play in the middle. What you doing, bitch, is throwing a stone and hiding your hand, and I hate a hoe like you. If you don't like this girl for whatever reasons, you got a right to not like a bitch, but what you need to do is be a real woman about your shit. And you wonder why your man ain't around you now. Karma, it manifests itself in many motherfucking ways, and you got many a sleepless night sitting up to think about how dirty you being in this moment. I don't see nothing this girl did to you. If you didn't want to deal with her, you shouldn't deal with her. But don't sit there and try to mistreat her and make her kiss your ass. Meanwhile, you over here smiling in this bitch face. And I'm halfway ass thinking that you doing it because this girl come for money, and you know she knows some powerful connects. So we seen Trish a couple weeks ago, so you know she got some connects. But bitch, if you dogging her out so that you can get in with this bitch, just let that girl go and let somebody else work with her. I don't give a fuck who she get, but she don't need to be with you. And you the worst kind of hoe. You that hoe that throw that stone and hide their fucking hand. And on that, I find no respect is given to a bitch like you. Bitch, I'm a upfront hoe. If I don't like you, you ain't gonna have to wonder or none of that shit. I'ma tell you that. And I don't have to have a reason to not like a bitch. I can not like you simply because I can, because I have a spirit called discernment, and it might be telling me you ain't shit. Fuck these hoes on this. Child ain't got time. Bye.